Good afternoon, everybody. Jojo Day, Unequalled Media, and Bandai Namco Games Europe. Is that the way around?
It's the correct way as of April Fool's Day.
Really?
Yes.
It's so confusing because it's which way, you know. Anyway.
Yep.
This is Richard the Dragon. This is
Mr. E.
Mr. E. Everyone knows Mr. E. Everyone knows me. We're having so much fun. A brand new game, Jojo Bizarre Adventures All-Star Battle. Is that correct?
Jojo's.
Jojo's.
It's because it's Jojo's.
Oh, it's Jojo's.
It's his Bizarre Adventure.
And it's an All-Star Battle.
Yes, it's an All-Star Battle.
It's fantastic. It is available in Europe for the 25th of April for the PlayStation 3. Just get it. Just get it. You know, we've got... Which build is this?
This is not a finalised build yet.
Okay.
Okay, so... obviously, it's coming out next month.
Yes.
It's pretty close. The gameplay retains it's exactly the same as the Japanese one that's out right now.
Okay.
So these guys should be right at home with it because these guys are happy to import and support the Japanese version.
Absolutely. Of course, PS3, not regional locked, so it's very useful.
Exactly.
So we got Dobiqwolf Player 1 versus True Supa Player 2. I know very little about this game. He knows quite a lot. So we're going to do sort of like, I'm learning, he's going to teach me. Let's go for it. First to five?
Yes, correct. It's the first to five.
First to five exhibitions.
So, we got Dobiqwolf, who's rocking out Mr. I guess you could say he's like a zoning character. But obviously, he's got tools to... It's a burger.
It's a burger.
He's got zoning tools, but he can do like close-up combos and everything. And Supa is rocking out poster boy Jotaro.
Now, is he a Ryu clone type?
He's very... when you say Ryu clone, you mean like easy to learn the game with?
Yeah, basically Mr. System, I'll call it, possibly.
Okay. Yeah, then Jotaro, yeah, I guess you could say that. But he's got a few little tricks up his sleeve. Like for example, this time stop. Only 2 characters have time stop in the game, and it's pretty broken, you could say. But it's very hard to pull off because it's a lot of startup.
Okay.
Now, for those fighting game fanatics that aren't that don't know about startup and that, startup means the amount of time before the move initiates. As soon as you press the button. So
you've got plenty of time to hit him with a move with quicker start, quicker active frames.
Yep. Or in the case of what Dobiqwolf did, okay, he jumped up in the air, so he froze time while he was standing in the air, which is going to be hard to convert off.
I get that. Let's talk about the system. How many buttons is this game?
Okay, this game has a light attack, medium attack, heavy attack as your 3 main attacking buttons. Then you got a button to sidestep into the foreground or the background.
Okay.
Then you have a stand or attack, which, well, that button, sorry, it's called style. A button called style, and it will depend on what type of character you're using. So if your character uses a stand, which is like a little, it's like this monster, this evil spirit of yours that is in. Yeah. That. So like when you see when Jotaro is attacking, that he'll suddenly appear at times.
Yes.
If you press the style button, it'll call his stand to fight with him, or you can press it to get him off. So it will change his moveset to a completely new one. Then you got a taunt button, and in this game, taunt is actually somewhat useful.
Okay.
So if you do a knockdown and then taunt, the opponent will lose a little bit of their meter. Now this could be like this can be very crucial against like certain matchups. For example, because some characters have EX moves, just like in Street Fighter.
All right.
So they got EX like Dragon Punches, for example. But if you remove that meter, then they can't wake up.
Right, I've got you. So you say some characters have got EX moves, it's not a universal thing?
Yes, there's 5 battle systems. There's Hamon, where they can charge up their bar, and their style button is used. They use the style button to charge up their bar.
Yep.
And they can use EX moves simply by doing the same input as you would for a normal attack, normal special move, but using the EX button. And they'll use a little bit of meter.
Okay.
Now, there's.
Hold on a minute. Can he really say that?
Well,
I love it. Look at the the winning quote.
That win quote.
He really doesn't mince his word, this guy, does he?
No, he's kind of like a badass schoolboy.
Right, don't mess with me.
No.
I'll put my finger in your face.
Basically, he'll kick. I'll kick your ass.
And tell you about it.
Exactly.
He's always
that's the kind of like attitude he has.
I like that. I like that.
So yes, as I was saying, another style is a stand, and that's where you call forth the little helper, which is what Jotaro's got.
Right.
And by pressing the style button, it will call forth stand, as said previously, and change the moveset.
Alright, so sorry to interrupt you there. Coming from other games,
yep.
Which community do you think would instantly gel with this game? We're talking Marvel guys, the Street Fighter guys, the Blaze Blue, Air Dashers. Who would get into this easily? Do you reckon?
It's a tough one. I'd say maybe Blaze Blue players.
Yeah.
Because the combo system will feel quite similar. Same will go for Persona players. Because in this game there's this thing called auto combos, just like in Persona.
Okay.
So if you press the light attack while standing, you've got an auto combo, but obviously it's not optimal at all. Alright, see, he does another time stop, in which case he's just free to attack until Jotaro's meter has gone. Okay.
I have to say, is that time dependent or dependent on how much meter he's got at the time?
That depends on how much meter he's got at the time.
I get you. You know what, it's very involved, very deep, you know, it's, the art style is amazing, you know, when we first saw it, obviously I have played the original Jojo game by Capcom, and it was good fun, you know, it was good fun. This one looks incredible, so it's good to see it's coming over to Western Shores and we'll get to play it.
A lot of people were very, very surprised about this announcement.
Absolutely. When you told me in the office, like, really?
Because one thing about the Jojo series is that the creator likes to put a lot of musical references. Okay. So there have been a few modifications to some of the names of the characters. Okay, sure. Which is understandable anyway. Yes, exactly.
So it's nice to see these more cult sort of games from across the shore. This game, Tatsunoko vs Capcom, was another one as well, where community demands actually made sense. The publisher thought, okay, let's take it across the shore. So nice, massive thing, and like, I can't wait to get hold of it on the 25th.
Funny you say that, because before we announced the game, people were petitioning to bring the game over. Sure. So we know that the community are after it, which is great to hear.
I mean, let's be honest, end of the day, there will always be, especially if it happened here, there will always be a bunch of guys that will play it. They'll get hold of it, they will try and work it out, you know, try and look through the Japanese menus and work out what's going on and play it to the best of their ability. So we fully know that culture is there, but let's say it's brilliant for, you know, the company to actually just bring it out.
Exactly.
And make it easier for us. These sort of guesswork on the option screen all the time. But
yeah, because not everyone is comfortable with the Japanese language. Very few people in UK.
It is like sort of go up twice, push A, try to remember, oh, so X this case, so go up two again, remember that button did, and eventually work out how to get into the system, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. But let's get into the match.
Yeah, I have to say, do some commentary. I want to question what you say basically. Okay. So
that's cool. So let's have a look. Supa is winning 2-0 over Dobiq. So good throw. So in this game, I find that jumps are like really strong. Right. Okay, because not many characters have like anti-airs that go directly upwards. Okay. So if you can like go right up to them, then neutral jump. Okay, you're quite a good advantage. It's usually quite a good position to do. But yeah. Obviously, some characters do have DPs, and you have to be wary of that, or counters.
So if you like to jump, this game's for you.
Definitely.
I love to jump. That's what kills me in most games. Like, don't jump.
Don't jump. You're gonna whip it now. It's fine in this game. Like, it's although you can't air block. Like, you might notice that the jumps are pretty quick.
Is it one jump?
It's only one jump. Some characters have like special air movement.
Yeah.
For example, there's a character called Jolin, and she can kind of like catch onto a zip wire.
Okay.
Okay, that's made from her stand. It works almost like a double jump, but then you kind of remove the option to do a special move.
All right, here's the magic word. Is there a dive kick character in this game?
There are some.
There are some,
but they're not like Yun.
All right, so not ridiculously overpowered, like Rufus, where dive kick is just the answer, really, isn't it?
Basically, yeah. I mean, they would have quite a bit of recovery.
Oh, I like that. So the dive kick characters
or quite a bit of startup and recovery.
I've just been told that there's horses in this game.
That's correct.
There are horses.
There are two characters that uses horses.
What, constantly?
No. Basically, you can start off on the horse, or you can be knocked off the horse, or get off the horse as you would in a battle. So horse characters are quite hilarious actually to watch.
Okay.
They have really fast movement because the horses can run, isn't it? But obviously they have massive hitboxes. Because they're horses, you can't throw them.
Oh, really?
So there's some crazy things about it.
I like that. A bit of physics, a bit of reality there.
Yeah, and if you do a knockdown, then boom, they're falling off the horse.
Then again, if you were to throw a horse in real life,
oh boy,
I'm sure the authorities will be knocking on your door.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Animal rights.
Did you throw my horse? No. Don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Yeah, man, the animal rights.
Yes. Animals have rights.
Yes, they are not allowed to be thrown.
That's right. Do not try and throw your local horse. Do not go down to your local stables and throw a horse. You know what? That's what we're talking about. Anyway, True Supa, he's up a couple of games.
Yeah.
Dobiq needs to find himself, I think, a little bit. In early days, isn't it? Early games. So.
Well, the game's not even out yet in Europe. So
that's it. So
plenty of time.
Alright, let's see what Dobiq can do this time. So, alright, 3-0 down. Not the best scenario to be in, I've got to admit, but not impossible. Now, these extended sets can always, basically, you learn your opponent, don't you? So you adapt on the fly. So, Dobiq, I wouldn't cut him out, but Supa is a very confident games player in general, and he adapts. You know, he gets into games really quickly.
Exactly.
In fact, he gets good at games at the beginning, and then he catches up, he gets frustrated, then he quits. Well, not exactly, but like no, he always, when on the eve of a game, I notice that he gets to grips with every single game.
Yeah.
You know, a bit like Reinhardt, really. You know what I mean? Like he just adapts really easily.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I guess that comes with years of experience with fighting games in general, though.
I guess it does. And they learn in the same place. Actually, yeah, around the same time. They're roughly the same age, so we all learn in Namco Wonder Park. Let's not go into that conversation now, but
right.
We're all from that Supa.
Yeah, the old arcade era.
Yeah, he's from that era, you know, the Reinhardt era. So it definitely shows. So okay, Dobiq, 1 round up.
So I guess the character change might be working out for him. That or Supa just has no clue what he's doing against Okuyasu.
Maybe it's very limited knowledge on the matchup.
Yes, because the thing is, this is kind of like one of the first like proper meetups for like Jojo's players. So I don't think people really know matchups outside of maybe what they see on match videos.
Sure. What's the net play like?
Well, it's tough to say because like
you got to connect Japanese servers.
Japanese.
Right.
Yeah, so it isn't. So far, I've not had any like amazing matches, but there's no option to find European players because the Japanese version is designed for people playing a Japanese version.
But do you know anything about netcode? So it's essential that games get good netcode nowadays.
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
it? Make or break. So you know, obviously working for the company. Do you know anything about the netcode in this country?
I have no idea.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll see how it works out.
The only thing I know about netplay is that you can play against other people in US and I think Asia as well. So you have the option to filter it.
Okay.
But those with a Japanese version won't be able to play with people who have a European or US version.
Right, right.
Okay, reasons I do not know. I'm not allowed to comment on that.
That's talking about that neutral jump.
Yeah,
effective,
exactly.
Very effective.
Although, from what I did play online, like some people could get out of some setups unless they were super tight.
Yeah.
They could just jump out just like that.
Right, sure.
But in some of the patches, they have nerfed it, so jumps have a bit more startup, just a little bit. Like I think one more frame. So.
Alright,
holding up is not
there. I can see Dobiq's energy is flashing red.
Yep.
What does that signify exactly?
It basically means you're about to die.
Oh, they're basically,
boom.
They're basically just like
yes.
That's it.
There's no like special like conditions for
okay,
like,
there's no
instant kills or anything.
There's no desperation, no. Catch up move or.
No, that's not. It's just a signal for the players to.
You're dead almost.
Yeah.
Okay, very strong performance by True Supa, going 4-0 up against Dobiq.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising because Dobiq is quite a technician.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah. So I'm surprised that he's, well, losing
horrendously.
Very badly, yeah.
I think this might need a run back when the game comes out. Officially.
Oh, definitely. Maybe some grudge matches might be in order. So as you can hear, like the voices are all in Japanese. It's not in the European version. There will not be English voices. Just thought I'd make that quite clear.
Some people prefer that.
Yeah.
Because there's somebody.
Keeps it authentic, as our streamer is saying. Good old Jamal.
Some of the Western voices in certain games are really bad. But what I want to know is, in Japanese, do they sound as silly as they do in English? So it's a Japanese person.
Well,
I mean, is it a culture thing?
I don't know. I think it might be because Jojo's in Japan kind of has its own culture, which is quite crazy. Because I don't know if you've seen this video where there's like a whole bunch of guys punching the air and saying "oh," and then on the other side there's like almost the same number of people punching the air saying "muda muda 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 muda," because in the manga, like the classic battle is between Jotaro and Dio.
Right.
And Jotaro says "oro oro oro," as you can hear.
Yeah.
And Dio, he says "muda muda muda muda," which means it's useless.
Really?
Yes. I don't know what ora means. I think it's just a cry of punching multiple times.
Let's hope when someone watches this video back, they can't tell us what ora actually means.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen on the internet recently. This game was at the recent French tournament. I forget what it's called now. Just 2 weeks ago it was.
Tournament?
International Video Games Cup.
Oh yeah,
yes.
That was amazing.
That was shout out to Ken Bogard, commentated and playing. And did he play second or?
He came third, I believe.
Well done to Ken Bogard. You know, so much energy that guy.
Oh my god, man! Like before the matches even started, he was like doing all the Jojo poses.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I saw a couple of guys doing that as well.
Yes, that's one more thing about Jojo that kind of brings about the culture is that. The manga, so the character designer always puts them into some crazy poses, okay, and to the point where people in Japan are like recreating them.
But they are cool. Look at that. They are cool. Also,
exactly.
about the point.
It's so iconic.
You know what? That wouldn't be a very good idea though. Going all day long going.
and then saying what's on the screen right now.
Yeah, that as well. So, oh, you know what? That was it. That was a clear 5-0 Dobiqwolf Supa. Oh dear, that's never good, a 5-0.
No, that calls for a run back.
I reckon he might put him in a headlock when he gets up. We'll have to see. But anyway, gents, that was another first to 5 on Jojo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. You know what? Another set is coming up very shortly. See you in a couple of minutes.